national education policy is basically it is for the strengthening and bringing quality into the education. At present, we are providing education with quality not been emphasized, and all the components have been completely kept away from the mainstream. Here, there will not be any hard separation. All possible activity will be included and integrated in the national education policy. And the number of subjects to learn, it will not be reduced. The student is free to select as many subjects as possible. He can even study more than what he is supposed to study. He can take more credits, more number of hours of studies. He can take double major. He can take n number of subjects. But minimum is there, maximum is his choice. So the learning time has not reduced, it has increased, and the number of subjects is not reduced, and there is no question of losing of job, since ultimately we are not looking at the quantity. Along with the quantity, the quality is also very important. So the learning will be emphasized more and more on the quality. Basically, because of the COVID-19, the academic activity was affected, since the exam needed to be completed, and in this challenging time, we were hard pressed. Even with a lot of challenges across the country. Since all the academic activity needs to be completed, all the academic activity has been completed, the exams are now been getting over, and with the regular due course, even the vacations have been cut down in the interest of the student, to ensure that they should not lose out with the time. And October 1st is the earliest possible dates where we could start, and we are starting. And probably that is the most challenging. We have been working with only one concern. It is in the only student interest and student concern. So whatever has been taken decision so far, it has always been in the interest of the student. So we have taken all the measures to promote the interest of the student in this direction. Earliest possible dates for October 1st. And more so, it is a guideline been issued by the UGC, and it has been well accepted across the country. So, to be very precise, even in the government of Siddaramaiah ji, the consultation with regard to the national education policy has happened in the Kumaraswamy government, Siddaramaiah's government. All the governments in the past 7 years, all the governments have participated. They've been included, and they've participated. And is all possible consultation, more than 3 lakh consultation of the inputs have been received by the various people, various institutions, governments, all possible universities, from all the people from any village to Delhi. All possible peoples have been given opportunity for many years, not for many months. For many years, they were given an opportunity. Lot of consultation. I think large number of consultation in the history of the India. I think national education policy has given that scope for the participation of all possible individuals and organization and government for the development of the and drafting of the national education policy. Saffronization, improvisation is if we call it as saffronization. So far, the entire education system, as all of us are aware, we are facing a lot of issues with regard to the quality of education. Many of the components, what should have been in the education, were not there. There was a lot of hard separation between various branches like arts, between the arts, commerce, science. Now they can select the subjects as per their wish. They can choose, they can design their program. There was no separation now between the academic and the skill. and extracurricular. Earlier, curricular and extracurricular was completely separated. Now all these things have been completely integrated. Now any student can join in and exit. Entry and exit has been permitted year-wise. So with any difficulty or any challenges a student will be facing, he can drop out anytime. For that particular year, how much ever he has studied, he'll be getting the due certificate and due training. By getting that, he'll be getting a good job as per the National Skill Qualification Framework. By doing all these things, it has become completely student friendly. And you know very well, ultimately wherever we go to America, will be called as Indian only. Even if you live in, you are born, brought up in America, also will be called as American Indian only. So we are ultimately India doesn't go away from us. Ultimately, we'll be identified as an Indian, we'll be identified as a Kannadiga. So ultimately, we need to hold on to our culture. So we can't get away from our culture. So promoting a culture, promoting our language is the way forward. Ideology, this is, if you take all these aspects as ideology, then it is in our ideology. So nothing is coming in our way. It is only our culture. Whatever good best practices across the world has been integrated here for the strengthening of the education system. By doing so, we are promoting our country in a very big way to compete with the entire world, with the most developed countries. We can compete by doing this. The education is the one and only right path or a right way to go forward.